We're at the Fine Arts Theater in Miramar, Puerto Rico, and with me is the film buyer, Mike Moraski. Mike, tell us about your background in film.
My background in film has been based in Latin America, in South America, Argentina, Chile, and Mexico, and also the Caribbean.
And what's your perspective on the Latin American and Caribbean film industry?
The Latin American film industry is vibrant. There are a lot of films coming from all countries in Latin America, and there's also been films that are coming from the Caribbean basin, including both Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and even some of the smaller islands. The policy of Caribbean cinemas is to support all local film. Particularly here in the fine arts, we have showcased Puerto Rican films, basic documentaries. The last one we had on our screen was a documentary called Oso Blanco, and we support other local product that goes into our commercial circuit as well.
And so what's the general process for you when you're selecting films to showcase here at Fine Arts?
Well, at the Fine Arts, the first thing is, we're always in contact with the distributors of the films, and we also have the opportunity to see what films are being offered stateside, and we have independent distributors here in Puerto Rico that also supply product from either Spain or Argentina, and even it can be Cuba and other countries. We do host a international film festival, and throughout the year we also support other festivals that come to us for their support, whether it's international or a horror festival, or also a gay film week as well.
Mm-hmm. And so from Latin America to the Caribbean, why is it important to support our film industry?
It's important because it's localized, and people normally want to see what is familiar to them on screen, either visually or story-wise, so they can relate to it.
Well, thank you so much, Mike, for your insight, and we look forward to watching many more Caribbean and Latin American projects at the Fine Arts Theater.
Well, thank you very much.
We're in San Juan, Puerto Rico at the Ronald McDonald House with a beautiful lady, a beautiful spirit, Brandy Hale. Thanks so much for having us in, Brandy.
Oh, a pleasure. Welcome, welcome to the Ronald McDonald House in Puerto Rico, which we call Casa Ronald McDonald. I'm the executive director here with Fundación Infantil Ronald McDonald, which is Puerto Rico's chapter of Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Now, there's so much we can talk about with this establishment, and I really want to make sure that our viewers around the Caribbean especially understand what's available here at the Ronald McDonald House and how we can utilize establishments like this throughout the region to take better care of our kids and their families. So if you can, give us an overview of the services you provide and the establishment.
Okay. Here at the Ronald McDonald House in Puerto Rico, it's a home away from home for families of seriously ill children. For example, if you're from one of the other islands in the Caribbean, or if you're from across Puerto Rico and you can't travel home every night and your child needs medical care here in the San Juan area, you have no place to stay. And if you can't afford a hotel room, where are you going to go? Well, you go here at the Ronald McDonald House. Several years ago, we had a board of directors, and they said, we really want to bring this program to Puerto Rico. And as we were building it, one day I was walking by the front of the house and saw a family actually sleeping in their car. That was the very first family that came to our Ronald McDonald House. It's families like that we serve. They were from across the island, but their child was sick. She was premature, and that mother did not want to leave San Juan. She wanted to stay as close as possible to that beautiful child. And they did what they had to. They slept in their car. But now they don't sleep in their cars. They stay here with us at the Ronald McDonald House for free and for as long as they need. We work with the social workers at the hospital to qualify these families and make sure that there is a need, to make sure that their child is receiving the care that they need, and to make sure these families feel at home and feel loved. We want to show them compassion, and we work on cultural compassion too. When we have families from different islands or even from different towns, even just in Puerto Rico, things vary. But it's beautiful to see these families at night together, no matter the language, no matter anything, no matter what their child has, no matter if their child had a bad day or a good day, the families come together. And for us, it's a support group.
Of course.
And it's better than I ever dreamed.
It's the family's well-being helps the child's well-being as well. It's not
Exactly
just
right.
about the actual physical care that they're getting, but it's the emotional disposition that they can experience as well in the healing process.
It's a home away from home, but it's the house of the community. Really, it's part of Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's what's making me fall in love with Puerto Rico, the community, the cariño.
Yes, the cariño that they have.
Is that
Exactly
something, right? That spirit.
Special something.
Now, this is the only Ronald McDonald House in the Caribbean.
In the entire Caribbean, yes.
So are they open to opening other chapters and other houses throughout the region? And what would have to happen for that to take place?
Absolutely. That's a great question. We have a new chapter actually in Curacao, and they run a family room within the hospital. I know there's talk of wanting to do more in the community and more in the different Caribbean islands. It just takes people with a passion and really wanting to do something good. And it has to be organized. It has to be a process. And everything is approved through our global office in Chicago. But we get support from the global office, from the Latin America chapter as well, that oversees us. And it takes just really special people
like you.
like you guys to help us spread our message and just highlight what we're doing and to let everyone know that we're here for the children. Not only in Puerto Rico, we serve the families of many Caribbean islands.
And you truly can tell the heart and soul of a country by the way it takes care of its youth. So hats off to you, Puerto Rico, and the Ronald McDonald House. Brandy, thank you for having us in. You're going to be hearing a lot more from Brandy in the weeks and months ahead, okay?
Absolutely.
We got to get you down to Trinidad and Tobago.
My pleasure.
And take care of the Southern Caribbean.
No problem.
All right? Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Cariño. Still to come on Island Exclusive. Hola, I'm Jeanille Bonterre, and every week you can join me on CBS Puerto Rico at 6 and 11 p.m. for your Island Exclusive. I'm going to take you inside, around, and through some of the hottest island destinations. So don't forget, every week tune in to One Caribbean TV for your Island Exclusive.